The Little Prince is a book written by Antoine de Saint-Exupéry. It was originally written in French, published in 1943. Then it was translated into many different languages. The Little Prince has now become one of the most famous children's books in the world. It has sold more than 140 million copies worldwide. The book follows the journeys of the Little Prince and his encounters with many different people on many different planets. Although the book was intended for a younger audience, it contains many philosophy connections, allusions, and symbols. This book is not about what's on the surface. It requires you to dig a little deeper and find the real meaning of things. My Little Prince artifact consists of a goose, an egg, and the conceited man. And the three materials that I used are styrofoam, cardboard, and paper. The idea for my visual design all goes back to my favorite quote from the book. One sees clearly only with the heart. Anything essential is invisible to the eyes. This quote got me thinking about a saying that I grew up with. Never judge a book by its cover. That saying got me thinking about a story that I knew called The Goose Who Laid the Golden Eggs. The story goes like this. Once there was a cottager and his wife who had a goose that laid a golden egg every day. They supposed that the goose must contain a great lump of gold on its inside, and in order to get the gold they killed it. Having done so, they found out that that goose that they killed was no different than any of their other geese. The foolish pair, who was hoping to get rich all at once, deprived themselves of a gain that they were assured day by day. How does that story connect to this quote? Well, the couple in the story were very foolish. They thought that what they were seeing with their eyes was essential and that they had to get the gold that day. One only sees clearly with the heart. That is something that the couple has to keep in mind. This foolish pair reminded me of the conceited man in the story The Little Prince. The conceited man, also like the foolish couple, was only thinking about himself. He was too wrapped up in his own needs to think about anybody else's. My first Bible verse is 1 Samuel chapter 16, verse 7. But the Lord said to Samuel, "Do not consider his appearance or his height, for I have rejected him. The Lord does not look at the things people look at. People look at outward appearance, but the Lord looks at the heart." My second Bible verse is Acts chapter 10, verses 34 to 35. Then Peter began to speak. "I now realize how true it is that God does not show favoritism, but accepts from every nation the one who fears him and does what is right."